From Praso, I moved to another part of Praso, an area called New York City. This one, it's just a house, one house with the water surrounding it. I learned the water has even reduced because of a gutter that they created. So I'm walking towards the house. The water you see over there is not from the poly tank, but it is rather from the River Pra. And what surprises me is that this house is very, very far away from the Pra. But due to certain bad planning on the side of whoever, the water always comes to this house and stays there till whatever time before it goes back. It is the last house over there and it is slightly in the valley, so all the rains from the upper part of the place goes to their place. Look at where the River Pra is. Not the first water here, but the second one. Look at the second one. That is the River Pra. But the water is able to pass through some gutters around and it comes to where the woman lives. That is the main Pra at the far end. But shockingly, the water is able to permeate its way into this house, causing problem for the woman. How can you live in such a house and have peace of mind anytime it rains? The gutter that she says has helped the water not to flood her house so much is the place you see on your left side, the curve side over there. That is the gutter they created, but it still couldn't help that much because the water still surrounding her house is so much. She thinks that if the land is graded to level it around her house and a bigger gutter is created for her, all the other water that will be coming from the pra cannot come. So she says she's counting on the government to come to her aid so that the gutter will be created, an actual bigger gutter that can sustain water and return the water that will be coming from the pra back to the pra, unlike what they have created on the left side of the house, which you can see over there. I walked to the place to have a look and I noticed that the water there does not move. It stays stagnant, which means when water comes from the river into her house, that water cannot be pushed back into the river. This is a bit of the view of the New York City location that I am right now. The place is really New York in Ghana. Yo. So I decided to take a walk to go and see the dugout gutter that the owner of the house said has been created and which has helped the house not to flood that much. So this is it. It is very, very close to the house, but it is huge. Even though it is huge, it still couldn't contain the water, and it has even created another stream or mini river over there. So this is the place where the gutter is that the owner of the house said has helped the house not to be overly flooded. This is not enough. This is not enough at all. She says she needs a bigger gutter which will have cement and concrete used to make it, and then she also wished that the land could be graded for her, to be leveled for her. So after going to have a look at the gutter, I walked back to the house. That's me walking back to the house, and the whole place looks like the water has come and has gone back because of the dead grass I see. I mean, this particular side, if you look here from where the rocks are, look here, all the grass here have died because of excess water that it has, and the land has water, so if the water comes from the other side to flood it, it will be very difficult for it to be taken over by the sand or the soil. This is a very sad situation. Look here, all the grass here have died. I'll give you updates on the situation should there be any. Thank you for watching.